Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I made these super awesome hand and ring chains. I think they're really easy to make and I think they'd be really awesome to wear to festivals and other type of events that you may be getting up to this summer. I actually made a bunch of these in loads of different designs, but in this video I'm only going to show you how I made these two designs. So keep on watching and let's get started. So for this you're going to need a couple of jump rings and hooks, chains, beads and eye pins. And of course you can use old pieces of jewellery and just recycle them. You're also going to need a pair of pliers and any type of round shaped object that's kind of long and stick like. I'm just using a dotting tool, you can use a pencil or something else like that, and of course tweezers as well. So I'm going to be showing you how I made this white pearl one first, and this was actually the easiest one to make. So the first thing you have to do is take your chain and measure it around your middle finger. Make sure it's not too tight and not too loose, and then just cut it off with your pliers or scissors. Then just take an open jump ring and put both ends of the chain through the jump ring and close it up with a pair of tweezers. Now you've made the ring part. The next thing you have to do is take the eye pin and thread the pearl bead through it. Then just bend the eye pin back a little bit and make sure there's not a lot of space for the bead to move around in. Then just take your dotting tool or pencil and use it to shape the eye pin to make a hook type shape. It's kinda hard to explain, but all you have to do is just bend it back over itself. Take your pliers and cut off the extra bit of the pin. Use the pliers to just close up the hook. You just need to make 4 or 5 of these depending on the length of your hand, and then just attach them together. Once you've attached all of them together, it should look something like this. Take one end of this and attach it to the jump ring that you attached to the chain before. Use your tweezers to just close everything up. So far it should look something like this, and we're almost finished, just one more step left. Last thing to do is to make the bracelet part. So take the chain and measure it around your wrist. Make sure it's pretty tight and not too loose, as we're going to add the hooks and the jump rings. Cut off the excess chain using the pliers. Apply one jump ring to both ends of the chain, but only apply one hook to one end. Use your tweezers to make sure everything's securely closed. So it should look like this now. So the last thing to do now is to attach a jump ring to the middle of the chain and then attach it to the rest of the bracelet. Use your tweezers to close it up and then make sure everything else is closed up properly as well. Once you're done, it should look something like this. So now I'm going to show you how I made this other one. So for this you do the same thing as before to make the ring part. Measure it around your middle finger and cut off the excess chain. Thread both ends of the chain through a jump ring. I used the same method as I showed before to make this green beaded eye pin. So I threaded that through the jump ring as well, making sure it wasn't in between the two chains. Then I just closed up my jump ring with a pair of tweezers. And it should look something like this. I already attached another jump ring to the other end of the eye pin. Then I threaded one end of the chain through the jump ring. As you can see, it took ages to do because it was one of those twisty jump rings. I do not recommend these, just use the other type of ones, they're much more better. Once you're done, it should look something like this. Measure the chain down to your wrist and cut off the excess. So I already measured out a piece of chain around my wrist and attached jump rings and a hook to it. Then I attached the jump ring to the bottom of the chain that I already cut out before and to the middle of the bracelet. Once you close up the jump ring, it should look something like this so far. After that, take the chain and measure it from the bead to the bottom of the bracelet. It should form a triangle type of shape. Then just cut it off and attach it together. Do this to both sides and you have finished. So once you're done, it should look something like this. I really hope you enjoyed watching this really cool DIY. I actually made a bunch of other designs as well to give to my friends and stuff, so if you want me to make a separate video on that, please leave me a comment down below and like this video and I shall get on to that. As for now, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you soon. Bye!